Good afternoon, George Adventure here. I'm gonna apologize for the lighting. I'm still trying to get the lights right down here. I got some over here I've got to work on, and then I got these over here, so I'm gonna run some overhead lights. So anyway, down here in my new shop, wanted to do a knife video today. I'm gonna probably do two. I'm gonna do the one on the one that J.O. started on the folder. I think it was J.O. that started folder, medium fixed blade, and large fixed blade. I'm gonna do it outside, but I wanted to kind of do one in here and just do it in my shop. I've got probably several places I'm gonna do videos, but in here will be some, inside my little office will be some, and then I'm gonna do a lot around here on the outside of the house, maybe even some porch ones. But so I've actually, me and my wife and I, wherever you're from, we set this up yesterday, and I'm gonna tell you, I couldn't have done it without her. She was wide open down. She got all kind of stuff done. I mean, and she is one of the hardest working human beings I've ever seen. She is a very hard working person. She's already brought me a sandwich and some Doritos out here. She always thinks about me first. And I hope and pray that your wife is like that, or your husband's that way. So anyway, I got enough of that rambling. I got my mug with some Diet Coke in there. So I've opened the shop up, and I've got a jersey slip made. I got to sew it. I just cut this knife slip out. Got another jersey one right here. And then I've got this pancake belt sheath. Got some more over here I'm gonna cut out. But I wanted to do a video on. Oh, good news! Good news! I found my Benchmade, and I found this. I couldn't find either one of these. Thought they'd come out of my pocket. I thought this one came out of my pocket cutting grass, but I told my wife I need to look in my truck because sometimes when I pull my seatbelt off, it'll pull either this off or this off if it's just hanging out of my pocket. So I found them both between my seat and my console. So, hallelujah, hallelujah. But so anyway, I've got a couple new knives. I've also got one coming. They actually shipped it to my old house for some reason. So, a U.S. mail, I guess. But and the one they shipped was a full-size copper lock and an older one, and I'm gonna do a video on it. I gotta go by there tomorrow and get it. And I do have me a nice new case hat in mossy oak. Got me one of my grandson. So I ordered a couple of knives. I don't know, it's been about 3 weeks ago, but I've been involved in moving, so I ain't really had time to do a whole lot of videos. But so this was one of them, and I'm gonna do the other one probably next week. But you can see already this is carbon steel, which I like. Love carbon steel. My wife asked me this morning, she was like, Father's Day, she was asking me about a sod buster, and I said, well, if you get, for Father's Day, if you get one, get me a carbon steel. She goes, you like carbon steel better? I said, yeah, I do, but I do like stainless, so whatever you want to get me. So we'll see what she gets. So this is an amber bone peach seed jig, large Stockman, a 75. And I had been looking at these things probably for months. Never pulled the trigger. And so I saw this one. Y'all let me know how this light is, what I need to do, if I need to brighten it up a little bit. I got some natural light coming in, but so let me know. So this is it, and this is probably one of the prettiest bones they make, and it's a big old 75. Big old 75. I like to keep, wipe my fingerprints off, and I think I'm going to carry this one because it's carbon steel. CS. It's got CS on the blade. It's got this big old clip blade, as y'all know there's quite a few of y'all that carry the big Stockmans. one of my favorite patterns. I love them. And, you know, if you want to kind of compare size, you know, you can compare it to the bug out. Or you can compare it to the trapper. I'm carrying this, and this is stainless steel. I'm carrying this trapper today. You can compare the size of it. But this trapper's the green and black micarta. But this is a bone. And it's a CS. So I know Case was kind of confusing people with the CV and then the CS and the 1095. So I believe the carbon steel is 1095. I may be wrong, but you know, I think that's the deal. But got the big old sheep's foot blade, and if you want to really have a good utility blade, this is it. This sheep's foot. This is it. So it's got USA on it. Y'all know that. 6375 CS carbon steel. CS carbon steel. Great blade. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff, including cutting your finger real good with it. Pretty sharp. I got a strop over there. I like to strop my knives. But big old sheep's foot blade, and they used to trim sheep's foot or any kind of livestock with this blade. This is basically a rancher's knife or a farmer's knife, as you want to call it. They call it a large Stockman, but it kind of got its beginnings with the ranchers and the farmers. Old spade blade, and this is a shorter spade blade. And they used to use these to, maybe I won't get banned from YouTube, castrate bulls or any kind of livestock. You know, people don't realize you know, years ago you just couldn't go to the Kroger and get your meat. You had to kind of live off the land, but a lot of the farmers had to anyway. My son-in-law, he's got a bunch of cows. I guess you could say he's a rancher or a farmer. And where I'm living now backs up to his land. So, but the blades look good. I mean, the way they're sitting in there, there's absolutely no gaps in this thing. It's a beautiful knife, man. You know, and I think I'm gonna carry it. It's a gorgeous knife. Big Stockman. Large Stockman. It's number 75. And you know, I know y'all know what the numbers mean, most of y'all, but if you don't, the six means bone. If it's got a 6 on it, that means bone. The 3 is 3 blades. The second number will be how many blades you got, and this has got 3, so it's a 6-3. And then the 75 is the pattern number. Just like this big trapper. Okay. Big trapper's got. It has a 1-0 or a 10. 10 is micarta. Okay. Then a 2. So it's 102, and the 2 is 2-bladed. It's like this, 2-bladed. And then the 54 is a trapper pattern. So that's what the numbers mean. And this has SS, which is stainless steel. And it's got USA on the top. Nice diamond shield. Now let me know the light, man. I hope the light, may have to add a little bit more probably. So I'm carrying this one today with a Saudi. I've got my Saudi today. So I got this a couple weeks ago in the mail. So it's been in my toolbox. And amber bone's pretty, and I've been noticing the amber bone mini copper lock, and the amber bone sod buster, and it's got CS steel or CV steel. Very pretty bone, man. You can look at that thing close right there. So it is gorgeous. Yep. This is my Hall of Fame here. See if you can see it better. Right here. A lot of my knife guys on here. Smoky Mountain Knife Works, Old Town Cutlery, Georgia Adventure, J.O., R.J., Big J's Knives, Jersey Knife, Thrifty Knifty, and the other one in the American Deplorable and whatever that is, and both are Thrifty Knifties. Got Big J's Knives. So hopefully I can get me some more. If you guys got them, let me know. I'll buy them from you. You know, I'm trying to fill this up. Of course, I got some decals down here. Sorry about that, but I got some decals down here, and so yeah, I've got the shop set up, and I'm in business. I took pictures of about 5 items that I'm gonna put on Etsy this afternoon when I go back in the house later on. So I'm gonna put some items on Etsy. I hadn't put anything in about a week. I don't know what y'all's favorite box is. I'm kind of digging this white one, the carbon steel. But they also make, I think it's black or a dark brown. I've got them over there like this. I like that logo on the back. But yeah, one thing I did was, I don't see if y'all can see it. I'll have to show you another day when I take this off. But so yeah, that's the deal. And I'm gonna do, so later on I'm gonna do the one on the 3 knives and fixed blade, the 2 fixed blades, and I just got to get my fixed blades. And I'm gonna do it outside. So anyway, hope y'all like that knife. Hope y'all like my new shop, and glad to be back doing leather work. It's one of the most relaxing things besides sitting on the porch. Been sitting on the porch a lot here. My wife and I have did a lot of work. Got some work to do, but we basically got all the boxes unpacked. We got this garage fixed up, so we're good to go. God bless you. Monday morning inspirational coming. It's a tale, a story that I'm gonna tell that happened about 3 weeks ago, and it probably scared a year or two off my life, and I'll tell you about it, and I'll get to the reason I'm gonna tell you about it. So God bless you. God bless all you knife guys. God bless y'all, and y'all have a great Sunday.